Polish area.
Exposure to poultry farming or egg production, I mean egg processing unit.
Egg processing industry.
Right. Egg processing.
Third is again overall hygiene.
It's our latest mission. How will experience be? Similar technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like whatever thing which you deep freezer. Dry freeze technology. You should also have some certification in quality standards.
ISO
Standards.
Some certification you should have.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಆ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕೋರ್ಸ್
Towards
ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್
have a positive attitude towards all the work he's doing and towards his team. Production targets, his team, with his peers, his higher ups, all that.
because he's a trust, he's an attitude. He mentioned trust. Production manager trust.
Reduction of error.
Six Sigma production quality improvement. Yeah, that's
Not
good.
made in machine. The machine manufacturer
Yes,
should
madam.
have 6 Sigma.
Not this is for everywhere.
You have to only reduce the number of errors. That's all.
Improve the productivity.
Identify areas where errors take place.
Skills.
Reduce them.
Skills. 3-5 years experience.
Is it attitude?
Past experience, right? Past experience. Where that will come. Where that will come. Knowledge has to come.
He'll make communication skills, decision making problems. Actually, the cost of taking one is your cost.
So stream will influence the so subject and technical में that experience overcomes.
मतलब वो आना चाहिए he should be that is subject knowledge.
He's an entrepreneur, yeah. Ram Babu Gupta.
So you crack the case today.
So you know what you have to do after reading this case study.
Subject knowledge.
So you should be in the other team. Production manager. Okay.
He's telling you how to make the
Using dry freeze technology.
Dry freeze technology and food process. Then product knowledge.
What's it?
Product जो है egg yolk.
His product is not.
No, he should know about the product.
You should know about the machine.
Yeah, okay. So machines. Machinery. Machinery handling for large.
Or handling 24 buses.
Students of the 12th batch.
Continuous operation.
So it is mixture of albumin and yolk powder.
Next. Process knowledge.
Students attending the postgraduate executive management course 11th batch doing group work for HRM assignments supervised by Dr. Gundu Rao, the faculty in charge.
Legal contract management. Legal contract management.
Knowledge competitors. That's important.
Next.
How to see the manufacturing process so that they could improve their manufacturing process. Yeah, you should know what are processes there. Say that.
Applying of the same process for converting the liquid into well aware of working on the
Time management, teamwork, he should be able to
Be a decision maker.
problem solving skills. Next is an attitude. Teamwork towards attitude, we should be having attitude towards within the states and approachability towards the goal and he should be of well managerial courage. Time management, skills and time management, it comes under time management. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ go back to example ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
Compassion towards team members. Compassion towards team members. Integrity against
Professor Gundu Rao discussing with the students.
Go any some distance, 2 millimeters or 5 millimeters distance. That's it.
Sir, मैं set up art work
The classes in PGMP are highly interactive, as one can see from this discussion, the professor and the student, which cannot happen in correspondence or distance or so-called e-learning systems, because management education is more of practical tacit knowledge sharing than reading the books and answering the questions, where doubts will remain as doubts. Here students can interact and get their doubts clarified then and there itself, and faculty also can share the inputs at the right time. This is the spirit behind the executive management courses, which needs to be developed further and encouraged further by the industry and the academics. It is senior level executives join such courses. It gives them an opportunity to get back to colleges and know the current developments in the management discipline.
Fix it. And then all right, done? Yeah. Okay, excellent. So how did it go? How did this activity go? Remember what you did. Remember what you did. You looked at the organizational background, what the organization does, what are the challenges and opportunities that the organization has, and then you looked at each job title, and listed the key result areas. Key result areas are the deliverables of the job. Then you identified the tasks for each KRA, and then went on to look at the competency requirement profile, knowledge, skills, attributes. This is what you did for the role that you were asked. Now, tell me, how did that experience go? What was easy? What was not so easy? What worked well? Yes.
This is for production manager.
Yeah.
So since already company was running couple of the products, now the company is looking for 3 new different products,
Yeah.
coming up with a new technology,
Speak louder.
coming up with a new technology, and the company is very looking for major people, like in a sense like I'm looking for a manager who wants to be experienced on converting the product like from liquid to powder. So I'm very hard to find that one, and also I'm trying to bring the new technology machines, which is not been aware by the people. So I'm just confused by like what exactly the skills needs to be shown while I'm pulling the people of with the latest trends in the market.
Okay. What is the first thing that you want that production manager to know? The technology. You want that person to know the technology of dry freeze technology. So first thing that you need to look at and list out is this job must have the dry freeze technology experience. Okay. Now, one is the knowledge and the skill part. In the knowledge part of technology knowledge and the experience of having handled that kind of a technology before. Not necessarily in the same industry. It could be milk powder. You know, milk powder is also made that way. So even if that person has a milk powder dry freeze experience, it's fine. So not necessary, if that person, if you can find a person in that area itself, it is good, but you may not be able to find such people in that particular area. So one is the technology part of it.
So is it going to make sense, like if I make it latest technology trends and applying to process for converting the liquid to powder?
No, not latest technology. Say specifically the dry freeze technology. Dry freeze technology. Because that is the technology Rambabu Gupta is trying to source. And he has already sourced it. He knows there is a source available. And this is not a new technology because all the milk powder, the Bournvita, such powders are made through dry freeze technology only. So nothing new. But for this particular industry, it was pretty new. But as a technology, it was not new. I mean, I consult this organization, and it's a fascinating experience to go visit this organization. And just breaking eggs, I never thought the breaking eggs is such a big issue. Okay. Any other identifying the carriers? Any difficulty? All the roles? No, not much of a difficulty. Identifying the list of tasks?
What we considered is right from the time he defines standard for procuring the
One should observe the involvement of the participants in such group discussions,
Remember one thing,
which helps them
these are
in
food
their
products.
day-to-day
And
activities.
going into countries like USA, Japan, Europe, very, very stringent standards that they have. You know why the need for powder? The research showed, where do you keep the eggs? How do you keep eggs at home? In the freezer, in the refrigerator, you keep the eggs, no? The egg shell is porous, it seems. And some of the eggs have salmonella bacteria, which is extremely hard to get rid of. So if the eggs have salmonella bacteria, because the shell is porous, and if it is kept in the fridge, it seems the salmonella bacteria
Industry
can come out of
experts
the egg
sharing their knowledge
and then
is the
contaminate your salad
key feature
material.
of Bhavan's BGMP
Now,
course.
salad you don't heat or boil or cook. You eat it raw, and that will affect the health of the people. So then that's why these organizations, these countries, the users are moving away from eggs to these kind of powders, which are bottled, kept safely, there is no salmonella, etc. And I have used this powder, I have made omelette and eaten. There is no difference between the normal egg you break and make the omelette versus using this powder. No difference at all. So, I'm sorry?
This feature can never be achieved
Yeah,
through
but
correspondence and distance mode of education.
These, what
I
they do
hope
is they send out
all
in
will
large
agree on this
quantities
point.
in bulk to these countries. There, the retailers put it into smaller bottles and sell.
That's why
This
students
is
are encouraged
primarily
to come
for
on Saturdays
export
and Sundays.
In India, this
Use their
concept has not
discretionary
caught on.
time to
Except in the
involve
army, little bit of material they buy
practical
from these
management
people,
lessons,
but not caught up
learning
in
from
India.
experts.
Maybe because of this cost, because it requires that processing. The processing is high tech and high energy, because it has to be cooled to some -30 or -40 degrees. So very high tech kind of a thing. And just imagine the challenge of procurement managers procuring eggs. And eggs are fragile. Remember, eggs are fragile. It's not easy to transport. Venkateshwara Hatcheries. Have you heard of Venkateshwara Hatcheries? It's a Hyderabad-based company. They are the largest producers of chicken eggs. And these guys buy from Hyderabad. So from Hyderabad, it has to come to Bangalore, nearly 600-700 kilometers on road. So just imagine how difficult it is to transport these eggs. And these eggs have to come, and procurement is a big issue. That too, such large
20 lakhs per day.
quantities. And you should see that factory, dozens of trucks, large trucks, very specially built trucks standing, and they are unloading, and it's a massive operation. So let's come back to that. So KRA no issue, tasks no issue. What about competencies? Any difficulty? Knowledge, skills, attitude. And you will see attitude is pretty generic in the sense, I'm sure all the 4 groups would have had the same kind of attitude. Yeah, it happens. That's the way it is. Now, if you did not have any problem, one thing you need to remember, as a hiring manager, you must spend this time creating the job requirement profile for the job that you want to hire. Invariably, the hiring fails because we don't do this step properly, or we ask HR to do this job. You are the hiring manager, you want a procurement manager, and you ask HR to prepare this job requirement profile. You can just imagine what happens. It will be pretty generic, and then you will have work. So therefore, the line managers, the hiring managers as I call them, must take the responsibility of creating the job requirement profile, and HR will only help in facilitating the process. Any final thoughts, questions? Because I want to introduce one small concept before we take the break. Now, you have a list of knowledge, skills. No, maybe I'll introduce the concept next time, but I will ask you a couple of questions. You have listed the knowledge, skills, and attitude for a particular job. Now, remember one thing. What you are testing when you conduct the interview are these things. What you are going to evaluate during the interview are whether the candidate possesses the knowledge, skills, and attitude required to perform these tasks, which will ultimately deliver these KRAs. That's the logic, that's the sequence that you will use. So in an interview, what is amenable for identifying in that candidate are these 3 things. Are you with me? So that is why from KRA we move to tasks, from tasks to move to knowledge and skills and attitude. These knowledge, skills, attitude will help that candidate perform these tasks which will deliver these skills. So that's the logic you need to remember. Now, let me ask you this question. Okay, these are called hiring qualifications. These are called hiring qualifications. Hiring qualifications. Qualification does not mean degree in this case. It does not mean degree. It's called hiring qualifications. Now let me ask you a couple of questions. How about degrees? Is degrees important?
Basic.
Is degree a hiring qualification?
Basic requirement.
Is degree a hiring qualification? You need to think about it. Simply because I'm a BE, don't assume I will do a particular job. That's a wrong assumption. You don't know. Simply because I'm a BE does not mean I'm good in, I have the knowledge, skills, and the attitude. It does not mean that at all. You need to evaluate it during the interview. But in certain levels, certain cases, because of the large number of people we have in our country, you need to have some kind of a cutoff. So that's why they say it has to, the person has to be BE, 80% marks he should have scored, etc., etc. Because the computer itself chops off the rest of the people. But BE 80% alone is not a sufficient condition for you to hire the individual. That is something you need to remember. What about experience? Experience in the technology area. Now, here again, if simply because I have experience of 5 years in Java does not mean I'm good in that area. You need to, that does not necessarily mean I'm good. You need to evaluate that. You need to evaluate that. Simply 5 years does not mean much. What about age? Important?
Because more than 40 years, any company will have.
Depends on the position for which you.
Always they take only, they will have 4 to 5 years and they move
Oh, come on.
No, again,
Now-
depends on the position for which you're.
Now, in our country, this is not an issue. But in USA and Europe, if you cannot mention age in the job description, no way you can mention the age. You cannot discriminate me on age. You cannot discriminate me on age. Simply because I am 60, you cannot say you are not suitable for the job. You can say you are not suitable for the job because you don't meet the hiring qualifications. You can say that. But you can't say I'm rejecting you because you are 60. You can't say that. You will be sued for $1 million. I don't know how many $1 million. You can't mention sex. You can't mention gender. No way. You can't mention age. In fact, in US there is no retirement age.
But actually doctors, I think so they have an age limit wherein they cannot practice up to some age, right?
Where?
In US, after 65 they're not supposed to practice.
I don't know.
The
But
pilots also for that case, they cannot fly.
generally, you cannot discriminate me on age. Okay? So, in India, it doesn't matter. People put 25 to 30 year range. No. But as a hiring qualification, it's not a great idea to put those things. Simply because I'm 25 to 30 does not mean I'm good at doing a particular job.
What about hiring freshers then? Neither age nor experience nor
Yeah. So there
will be only attitude.
only the knowledge, I mean, theoretical knowledge of the topic. They have so many tests that they conduct. Yeah, and the psychometric tools which we are going to describe in the next class, which kind of gives an indication about the attitude, are all indicators. And they simulate certain work conditions and then how they react, and there are some ways of. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, whatever methodology that you use to evaluate an individual, that methodology must be must be able to find out whether these hiring qualifications are there or not. When you conduct the interview, you conduct the interview to get evidence for or against these hiring qualifications. You are like a judge. You are collecting evidence from me, the candidate, during the interview to finally judge whether I have the hiring qualifications or I don't have the hiring qualifications. So that's what it is.
So even family background also affected?
Family background?
Yeah.
Is it a hiring qualification?
No. Any job?
No, is it a hiring qualification? My question to all the questions that you have is it a hiring qualification? Does it ensure that tasks are done properly? Simply because I am a Gandhi? In Reckitt's, I interviewed Lal Bahadur Shastri's grandson. Now, moment we got the CV, we knew he's somebody related to somebody big because he mentioned some Shastri. So as soon as this guy walked in, you should have seen his attitude. You know who I am? First question he asked. So we know who you are. No. My grandfather is Lal Bahadur Shastri. So what? Now, my logic is, whatever you have here, is it leading to the tasks? If Lal Bahadur Shastri's grandson means some task, can it be done better? So the answer lies there. Family background, answer lies here. My age, answer lies here. My experience, answer lies here. As hiring managers, I want you to look at the hiring process from this perspective. Everything else is unimportant. Everything else is unimportant. Okay? So, alright, with this we'll break for today. Tomorrow, next class when we look at, I'm going to look at the hiring qualifications that you have in little more depth, and then move on to the psychometric. Alright, have a great weekend and a great week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. This video should
And
summarize.
all those answer sheets, if you have not returned, please.
This video snippet should communicate the spirit behind the executive management program conducted at Bharati Vidya Bhavan. Hope you all enjoy your stay with us. Thank you. This is Professor G. N. Vishwanath, Program Director, signing off. Thank you.